Alright, what is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be reacting to Gervonta Davis reacts to Terence Crawford schooling Canelo Alvarez. And supposedly Gervonta Davis said, I quote, Saul is me at 168. Said Tank, man. That's the title of the video, but yeah, man, it's really not looking good for Gervonta Davis at all, because he was talking a lot of trash about Terence Crawford, saying Terence Crawford was basically ducking him, and the only reason Terence Crawford took the fight with Canelo is because of money. He really needs the money. He's desperate for money, and basically insinuating that, you know, Terence Crawford was gonna lose this fight simply because he basically sold out. He's basically saying Terence Crawford sold out, you know what I mean? He only took this fight. He's basically gonna lose just because he really needs the money, is what Gervonta Davis basically said about Terence Crawford. So yeah, man, it's really not looking good for Gervonta Davis overall now, because Terence Crawford won the fight. You know what I mean? He won the fight fair and square, without a doubt about that, right? A lot of people are also saying he got schooled. I mean, not schooled. Canelo got schooled by Terence Crawford. I don't know. Let me know what y'all thought about that, man. But yeah, man. Supposedly Gervonta Davis lost his last fight to Roach, or whatever his name is, and it was some kind of draw or something. But a lot of people are saying Gervonta Davis definitely lost that fight, man. It's really not looking good, and now he has like some fight booked with Jake Paul, which a lot of people are not happy with, because, you know, Gervonta Davis is a real boxer, you know what I mean? He has a professional career, and now he's taking a fight with Jake Paul, who I don't really need to speak much on. You already know about that. But yeah, man, it's just really embarrassing. It's not looking good for Gervonta Davis, especially after he was talking a lot of trash about Terence Crawford, you know what I mean? But let's just dive into the video, see what Gervonta Davis has to say, man.
Needs the money.
You think he had a chance to win?
But what makes you say that? You know, I mean,
he need the money. I'm telling you.
Does he have a chance to win though?
Top Rank ain't paying like that, and they ain't playing no like that.
So you don't
see they ain't paying like that.
he's going up three or four weight classes. You think the chances of him?
That's why he say why he don't like me. That's real shit.
Going up those weight classes to face him. You know, how can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo? If you,
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. I didn't. He's a good fighter.
You don't see it.
But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters, because they, like, you know, they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got, and another thing, bro. Then he get hurt against
Madrimov.
who?
There you talk about
Gambo.
Crawford got touched by Madrimov. Is that what you
No,
said?
he got clipped by Gambo,
Gambo,
right?
yeah.
Right?
For Saul Canelo Alvarez.
He definitely my #1 pound for pound for sure.
that Canelo was you at 168 pounds. What do you think?
He's tough. You know, he learned a lot from his loss from Floyd. I believe it made him a better fighter. And you know, I think he's definitely, you know, one of them the boxers that's, you know, pound for pound. He need to be number one. You know, he got the experience. You know, he's older.
So the world just witnessed Crawford go Super Saiyan. For the first time, the whole world has been shocked to find out there's a Saiyan on Earth, and his name is Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed pound-for-pound #1 king since Floyd and Andre Ward retired. So Gervonta gave his reaction to Crawford schooling Canelo Alvarez, smoking him, giving him the Saiyan Bud, by stating, quote, "The D-riding is crazy." End of the quote. Now, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, because they was actually trying to ignore Crawford's success and never mention when Crawford hurt Canelo Alvarez. Tank also said, "I will swing on him for real." End of the quote. Now, the last time Gervonta pretended to call out Crawford, he retracted his statement. I guess this is volume 2, episode 2. To be continued when it comes to that, because I'm pretty sure Tank is not going to stand on that. We've seen this story unfold before. For the people that don't remember, after Crawford beat Errol Spence for undisputed in the fight of the decade, he became an all-time great. The way Crawford smoked Errol Spence in the fight that was supposed to be Hagler-Hearn, Leonard Hearn, that type of powerful domination, it sent shockwaves around the galaxy. That's how it felt for real. And then when Crawford called out Canelo Alvarez, and he was willing to move up from 147 to 168 one time, 3 weight divisions, without a rehydration clause to fight Canelo for undisputed. I told you guys back then, that's some Sugar Ray Robinson, Armstrong, that's legendary. Doing it at the 6th division, becoming a 5-division world champion, and 3-division undisputed champion, dethroning a legendary undisputed champion, the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, Canelo Alvarez. It's all the above. I told you guys, if Crawford pulls this off, he will become one of the greatest 5 fighters of all time. You got to take someone out of the list and put Bud's name on it. Well, obviously, a lot of the media people ran with it, and Gervonta, he came out dissing the idea. He don't agree. Even though Tank picked Errol Spence to knock out Crawford, Tank even said, "I will knock out Crawford within 6. Then when Terence Crawford gave Errol Spence the Saiyan Bud, Errol got too high off of it. He got smoked. That's when Gervonta woke up and stated, "Man, I was just joking. Don't take me seriously. I'm not going to move up to 147 to fight Crawford. Hell no." That was after Crawford already accepted to fight Gervonta at 147. Tank is willing to fight Jake Paul at heavyweight, but not Crawford at 147. He ain't crazy. I never seen Tank retract the statement and say he's joking like that. That's the type of aura Bud has around him, the Super Saiyan aura. Tank woke up real quick from talking shit. But we talking facts, and Gervonta in return said, "Y'all tripping. Crawford is only doing it for the money." I'm scratching my head like, why the hell Tank is fighting Jake Paul for, a YouTuber? Oh, for the money. How much money? 40 million. Okay, well, Crawford is getting 100 million to fight Canelo. I don't think Tank is in position to criticize Crawford because he's too high up on the mountain sitting on his throne. He fought for the money and the legacy. You see, Crawford, the pound-for-pound king, did not fight a YouTuber for that money. He moved up 3 weight classes to fight the Gervonta of 168. Do you guys know who said that? Tank himself. He said that I'm the Canelo of my division. Canelo is me at 168. When Canelo became undisputed, that's when Tank faced a lot of backlash because they told him, well, you're not undisputed. Why you don't go fight Devin Haney, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, according to Gervonta's own logic here, Crawford moved up 3 weight divisions to his 6th weight class to beat the Gervonta with legacy. The Gervonta from another dimension that's like Canelo that actually has belts and legacy. Crawford just moved up and beat the Gervonta of another dimension that has a legacy. Ain't that something? And Gervonta in return saying, hell no. Tank is arguing that after Crawford beat his boy Errol Spence for undisputed and Canelo himself for undisputed, still, he's not top 5 because he only did it for the money. What? What kind of logic is that? This is the same guy, Tank, who haven't fought his rivals. Crawford homeboy is Shakur. He's calling out Tank right now, and Tank is fighting a YouTuber. To each your zone. But you can't be out here hating on the GOAT of this era, Terence Bud Crawford, without making any logical sense. In fact, Tank is contradicting his own self. Only Allah is the judge. But if you're gonna judge people, then judge them based on what you already did. If Gervonta was not willing to move up only 2 weight classes to fight Crawford at 147, then why is he talking? If Inoue is not willing to move up 2 weight classes or 3 to fight Gervonta, then you could never put Inoue and Crawford in the same sentence. You see, if I don't smoke, I could tell you, hey, stop smoking, man. It's not good for your health. But if I'm smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, I can't be telling somebody that's smoking Lucy's, hey, chill out. Stop smoking. It's not good for you. I need to be an example. Gervonta, you're not an example. Crawford is the example. Crawford is the saying, so he can say whatever he want to say. I'm sorry, bruh. You got to get your weight up. You got to at least fight your rivals, Shakur Devin, T.O., right? Guess what? Crawford already knocked them out. His rivals, from Sean Porter to Errol Spence to Benavidez to even Canelo Alvarez. He went and snatched up the freaking light heavyweight Canelo. Excuse me. The light heavyweight Tank with legacy. So put some respect on his name. Crawford can criticize, Gervonta can't criticize, especially when you go low and throw a low blow. When you know Canelo Alvarez, 7 of his teammates tested positive for PEDs along with Canelo himself. So keep the accusations to yourself because that's how you lose respect. I'm telling you, you defending Ryan for cheating, you cool with Ryan who's throwing all these racial slurs, but this, the Michael Jordan of boxing of this era? How disappointing. This is who Tank is today. He does and says things to please the race fans that hate him, and we know how powerful is our tongue. Instead of trying to please God, his creator, he's trying to please the race fans that hate him, and they wonder why they lost. Gervonta talking about he want to find himself. That's why he want to retire. Because he got anger issues, this, that, and the third. Well, Crawford, he's sure pretty fine to me. He could turn it on and off. When he go in that ring, he's a monster. When he's outside, he's a gentleman. He's a man with family. If Tank is such a monster like Broly where he can't contain himself, well, why you don't show us this monster in the ring against Shakur and Devin Haney? That's what Crawford does. After all boxing, you put your energy in the right location. I'll tell you this. Gervonta, he better cook Jake Paul, because if Crawford can move up 3 weight classes and dominate Canelo Alvarez almost stopping him, then I want to see Gervonta hurt a YouTuber at heavyweight and dominate him as well. He better at least do that. While Gervonta is too busy envying Crawford, everyone is labeling Crawford as one of the greatest fighters of all time, top 5. Old media, the race fans, and the real fans, all alike, they are in agreement, undisputed, that Crawford is top 5. Crawford made everyone a believer. He made the non-believers believers. He made the blonde emotionally. He knocked out the emotion out of their heart. They done cried it out. Even Canelo the Tank at 168 said that he believes Crawford is better than Floyd, which is the biggest compliment you could ever receive. Therefore, I hope Gervonta doesn't come out and make himself look bad. Tank even gave credit to Ryan, who missed weight over 3 pounds when he beat Devin Haney, or cheated Devin Haney, and tested positive for steroids. Tank still gave him full credit and then some. So he better give Crawford all the credit in the world and then some.
Question for you, Tank. At 147, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147? Shit,
147.
if I tap that trend, you know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know he
ain't
is.
got no chance.
I already know he is.
Said no chance.
I got round 5.
Shit, I got round 6.
And I got a metal shield. And the opposite person got a glass shield. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but how much he run around once them hands get on him, it's gonna slow him down. And once definitely if you touch him.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him,
man. Tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow.
Oh man,
Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
I'm with you. We're going to make sure, tell Terence Crawford, keep his name out your mouth. You know what I mean? He talking crazy. Yeah. He talking crazy. You think about that one?
Nah, it was just some, talking on some Twitter, like, back and forth. I was joking around, but people, you know how people do this. I'm the face of boxing, so they make a big deal.
Hey, listen, face of boxing, Mr. Knockout King right here.
Can you get a better ending than tonight? I mean, really?
Not at all. Not at all. This is the top of the top. Canelo is, all-time great. Mm-hmm. Like I said before, he's the last one.
He was the A side of the age.
There's no more Canelos, so, there's no more. So, when you look around, you say, I'm the Canelo, I'm the face of boxing now, and I'm the best pound for pound fighter in the world, like I always been.
That's the end of that, man. But this is actually crazy because Terence Crawford is like the definition of stay down till you actually come up, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people were talking trash about Terence Crawford in the first place, you know what I mean? Before all of his fights, before he fought Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence Jr., before that fight even happened, the guy was pretty much known like the guy wasn't getting paid enough for his fights, you know what I mean? Like the guy pretty much needed money or needed the amount of money that he was fighting for. Like he should get paid what he's worth, kind of thing, you know what I mean? And like a lot of people were making fun of him because a lot of people were saying his fights are boring, they're trash, nobody wants to watch Terence Crawford fight, that's why he's not getting paid that much, right? And look at him now, bro, you know what I mean? Look at the guy now, bro. He literally beat Canelo. He beat Errol Spence Jr. Like the guy is just like training through everybody, you know what I mean? And all the people who talked trash about him, said all those things. Like, what do you have to say now? You know what I mean? Especially Gervonta Tank Davis, man. Gervonta Tank Davis is one of those guys who are talking trash about Terence Crawford. And don't get me wrong, I am a big Gervonta Tank Davis fan. You know what I mean? I made a lot of videos about the guy. I am a big fan of him, but even being a Gervonta Tank Davis defender, bro, you can't really defend this one. I'm not gonna lie, you can't really defend him on this one because the evidence is there. You know what I mean? Like, the guy, Gervonta Tank Davis, was literally ducking Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? All the way from 2023, he was ducking Terence Crawford. He didn't want to fight him, and now he's talking all this. And he was talking all this trash talk, bro. All this trash talk, bro, about Terence Crawford, and basically saying Terence Crawford is down bad for money. Basically saying Terence Crawford is willing to put his career on the line just for money, which is a crazy allegation. Still, crazy allegation. You know what I mean? That's a crazy thing to say. Now, all the way fast forward to like 2025, bro. He beat Canelo. What is there to say? Now you switch up. Now he, like, Gervonta Tank Davis completely switched up. Oh, Terence Crawford is me at 168. Like, on bro. Like what? Like, the switch up is actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, now people are definitely gonna want to see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? Especially since he lost. People are already saying Gervonta Tank Davis lost his last fight to, like, Roach or something like that. You know what I mean? People are saying he lost his last fight. Now he's taking. And it's completely hypocritical of Gervonta Tank Davis as well, because he's literally fighting Jake Paul, like he did mention in the video, right? Like, the guy has a lot of points in the video. Like, Gervonta Tank Davis is now fighting Jake Paul for what? What is he fighting Jake Paul for? Is Jake Paul a good fighter? Is Jake Paul actually worth fighting, risking your career for? No. It's because he's fighting Jake Paul for the money. Yeah, he's fighting Jake Paul for the money. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, he's fighting Jake Paul for the money. That's just what it is. Gervonta Tank Davis is a complete hypocrite, bro. He likes to talk trash about other people, yet it's okay for him to do it. Doesn't make sense at all, man. It's not looking good for Gervonta Tank Davis at all. It's looking very bad on his end. And yeah, let me know what y'all think still, because this is crazy. The switch up is crazy. Everything about this video is crazy. But just throwing out allegations about a fighter like that, especially when you're a professional fighter yourself, is crazy, bro. You're acting like you know everything, you know everybody, you know their life. Bro, you don't know Terence Crawford. You literally denied a fight with the guy, which is embarrassing now that you look at it. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man. If you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content, man. If I did miss anything, let me know down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah, man, without further ado, if you did enjoy the video, subscribe, and peace out.